So the star path has started, and this is where we actually get to finish the forgotten stuff or whatever. Yeah, so yesterday we started with the new stuff. New star path has arrived and everything. Oh, I may not have enough for it. Let's see what we have here. Nope. I don't have enough for anything. Can't do that. At least I own those. But yeah, I can't do that yet. Mickey Mouse Holiday Inflatable. I might just want that. But I have a couple saved bundles. Jafar costume, really? Oh, the Animal Kingdom launch I might like. Wintry Pond looks sort of nice. I know I want the Enchanted Tiki Room, the Island Refreshment Stand. Do I want the Neverland River Kit? Not sure at this point. It does look nice. I know I want the Seafaring Sheepdog Max bundle. Add some canine companionship to your valley with Max. This adorable pup provides all the perks of other companions with the added trick of digging up resources for you. Try out his custom photo mode poses or spot him sharing special moments with Ariel and Eric. Alright, that'll be an interesting thing to start. Too far. Oh, they have extras. That one has an outfit and that one has outfit house. $55. I don't know if I have that. I'll have to see what my budget looks like and see if I can obtain that. Then I can get everything. I'm trying to get down to here to see what I had saved. That's right, flick stuff, so that I can still continue with my Pixar path here. And the Hatter House to match the rest of Alice's thing. Well, looks like I won't be able to get anything at this point until I look it up. DreamSnaps. What are we voting on? Oh, good. Decor. Grand Banquet Extravaganza. Your culinary talents are legendary, and now it's time to put them on display. From lavish tables to mouth-watering dishes, let your creativity shine and impress your guests with a dining experience they'll never forget. Yeah, I was telling you... Wait, more details? What more details? Oh, on voting, okay. And no, I don't have a submission, as you can see. Rewarding... Nope, I did not do Master of Disguise. And yes, I know, I'm recording this. I'm filming this for a different reason. However, I did show how I look at the outfit challenge. Now I will show how I vote on Decor challenge. So it has to look like a spectacular banquet spread. So I have to see, do you have a table with food? No. How do you call this a banquet? How about you? Tiana's Palace. that's kind of, yeah, I can't really say that's cheesing it since, well, we know what happened with me and and what I did for the, whichever star path that was, where I used what I had. So many fireflies is kind of cheesing it because it's probably decorated, the way they did for Tiana. Alright, I'll vote for it. After all, I cheesed it too. A nice little tea party banquet. I can see that. This is a banquet. So that one I'm going to vote for. Okay, I'm going here just to see if there's any banquet. I do not see this as a banquet. I can see this as a banquet though. And as you see, even though the full outfit is not shown, this is decor, not an outfit challenge. That one's whatever that thing is. With, I guess that's a coffee thing and pie. So this is like a banquet here. There's a tea tray, guitar. But when I think banquet, this looks more extravagant because it is grand banquet, not just any banquet. See, while this is quite a bit of food at a table, which is nice, this one is a full banquet style, a grand banquet. It's a bit bright, but I'm not going to be picky this time. Well, I will be if you don't seem to have any food. The mustache doesn't really go with the outfit. And I just can't see this as a banquet. This, on the other hand, I see as a banquet. I just want to check. Okay. There's nothing that I'm going to say against it, so I vote for it. Okay, here's a couple good ones. The problem with this one is you see part of the table. In this case, it's the banquet that's supposed to be the star, not the character. Here, yes, the character's in front. However, you can see the full effect of the banquet. So I'll vote for this one. I haven't skipped any, have I? Until now. Not much of a banquet. I see a table with what might have food on it, but I don't see it as a banquet, as a grand banquet. And this is camping. I don't see banquets being, for camping. It could be, a camping banquet. But they do say grand banquet, spectacular spread, and camping just does not do it for me. There's a nice banquet thing, even though the atmosphere is not quite up to snuff. I mean, it is Everglades, so it's a banquet for someone. Yeah, and then there's food on the ground there, so that's not much of a banquet. This is closer to being a banquet, just not quite the location. I would not consider this ground banquet extravaganza. Nothing wrong with those who live in swampland, who live in the Everglades and such. It's just not for me. Okay, this is a shop, not a banquet. Do you know what a banquet is? Bit dark around the rims. I see tables. I see what could be a banquet. It just doesn't really say banquet to me. See, here a selfie is fine, as long as there's a banquet. I'm assuming behind her is the banquet. Nope. I don't see tables with food on it anywhere. Banquet. Tables with lots of food. Nope. Flying on a carpet. And that says banquet to you? Doesn't to me. This, food everywhere. And I guess an owl flying. But good food, good friends. This is a banquet. Okay, here we are. Two good ones. A dessert table with ink and a quill on the ground. Not sure if that says grand banquet. They're sort of blending in with one another. However, you can tell by this table that, and in the background there, that there's a banquet. So I will count this. What? It says ZR Orteza. Oh. Okay, it's German, that's why. But no, this does say banquet to me. Alright. Here's the difference. This. Hey. I can almost see the banquet from up here. Yeah, it's a bit far for a banquet. This one, however, you can see the banquet. So, it's a bit busy though. I think they threw in a bunch of stuff just to have them. Then again, I see a lot of Wonderland, which I get why they did that, was to get as much Wonderland decor in there for this. No, it's just too busy. I want to, it's just too busy. Not a banquet, not a banquet. That one's not a banquet. However, this one, Yeah. Yeah, I can see this as a banquet for the most part, I think. Uh, but the more I look at it, it's just different things representing food. It's not really organized. And a grand banquet should be organized. Not a banquet, not a banquet. Not a banquet. Dinner at a table is not quite a banquet. Come on, I have just one more that I need to do. This one can be a banquet. It's set up for one. So if the other one's not any better, then no, that looks more like a date night thing than a banquet. So I'll go for this one. Sure, why not? Ah, good, 50 out of 50. That's not a banquet, and this one could be a banquet. Looks like a luau. You know what? No. The hammock sort of takes away from the banquet illusion. You know, if I'm inviting a bunch of people for a banquet, I will not have them here for, I will not set out air mattresses for them to sleep on. So, no, I almost, but not quite. Okay, this once again is a nice little meal. Oh, very bright. It's hurting my eyes, but that's a pastel banquet. Are you a banquet? Maybe. Just difficult to see it as such. And there's that strange item again. I think it's supposed to be some sort of lopsided cake. I wonder if that's one of the quests, is to make that cake. Anyway, almost a banquet. I just need to see more proof of, other than a birthday party or a celebration of something, for this to be a banquet. And because I used up so much time, a forgotten name. Forgotten. No, wait. How do I get back down? No. Down here. Stop. Forgotten name. There it is. No, stay. There we go. Click. That's right. This is why I started this. Is because we were finally able to open Skull Rock. However, I used so much time showing how to vote, like, comment, share, subscribe, notification, and once again, just like I did with Alice, this will be multiple parts. End of video.